What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother jazz. Sersky. All right, so, man, you guys, we got Ice Cube exposing the feds for setting Diddy up. And Ice Cube is saying Diddy is innocent? Wow. Wow. Now, he's not the only person that says, hey, maybe Diddy is innocent, you know? And he's being set up from the higher-ups to take the fall. Now, do I believe that? I don't. But if Ice Cube can convince me to think otherwise, he must be got some type of great theory behind what he's saying. Because for him to say this, bro, he putting himself at risk with his character and what he stand for by taking up for the butt monster. Spicy.
Also, Ice Cube seems to be having some damaging information on Diddy and the current investigation by the feds. Now, we all know that Diddy has been in hot waters with the authorities in the past couple of months since Cassie made their situation public in November last year. In the time since, Diddy has been raided by Homeland Security, investigated by the feds, and let's not forget the up-and-coming motion to indict him in front of a grand jury. There have been so many allegations that it's hard to keep up with them all, but Ice Cube is now claiming that it's all BS and a part of a scheme by some powerful people to get Diddy to take the fall for their shady activities. So is Ice Cube saying that Diddy is really innocent? And why does Ice Cube think that Diddy is being set up? Let's break it down. Now, Ice Cube isn't the first person to come out and claim that Diddy is allegedly being set up, because a couple of people have come forward to make the same claim. When Diddy's houses were raided by Homeland Security, Candace Owens tweeted, "The feds are currently raiding Diddy's house. They already knew what he was up to, but he is going to be the fall guy so that they can protect the people at the top of the ring. They are raiding his home to hide evidence, not to find it." That's...
You know what? Candace Owens and Ice Cube are saying the same thing, right? And the crazy thing about it is, when it first happened, I know Ice Cube and Candace have major platforms, but when the raid first happened, that became the talk of my community, bro. That was the barbershop talk. That was a community talk. So people was like, bro, Diddy is just the fall guy. And at one point in time, I was like, you know what? That might be the case. Until I seen that Cassie video with him in the hallway. You know, and I know he had the freak offs and everything. But hey, they said you're innocent until proven guilty. And they ain't messing with him right now. I don't know the last time I heard anything about the butt monster, bro. I don't know where he's at, what he's doing. He's been out the way. So I don't know, bro. We don't know.
That's how this works. But a couple of months ago, Eddie Griffin also claimed that
Eddie
the Homeland Security's raid on Diddy was allegedly a setup between the feds and some powerful people in Hollywood.
Wow.
Two names that he dropped are Clive Davis and another powerful man who I'm going to refer to as LG. If you've been keeping your ears to the streets and following this drama, then you know exactly who that is. Eddie alleged that LG and Clive Davis are allegedly setting Diddy up for the whole thing.
It's really just a quick, fast hit on motherfucker's property, nigga. You ain't gonna call the press and say we about to hit Puffy's crib. You're just gonna hit the crib. And they just gonna have to hear about that through the red line and rush down there as quick as they can. But no, we've seen the aerial shot of them driving up and arriving at this motherfucker's crib. Somebody's behind it. Somebody's way up the ladder. And I think that ladder is the head of Universal Music Group.
Wow.
Eddie also claimed that Clive and LG allegedly sacrificed Diddy to save their own skin because they realized that Diddy allegedly had tapes of them in full freak mode, and they needed those tapes, so they orchestrated the raid.
Clive Davis. Yeah, that's the monster. And the head of the Universal Music Group, he's put Diddy up, and they sacrificed him. Diddy. They said, man, you gotta take this shit. We can't be involved. But Diddy's smart. He filmed every session. He was fucking Clive and the motherfucker and freak boy that run Universal Music Group. Now that's why they raided the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and Affairs. And they said, get in there and get them tapes from this lady trying to blackmail us.
It's actually high-key wild.
Wow,
but it really adds
bro.
up with the things that Lil Rod said in his lawsuits about LG and how he allegedly uses his company to enable Diddy's alleged bad behavior in exchange for a cut of the profits. The court document said, among the concrete steps that defendants LG and Universal Music Group took to aid the Combs sex trafficking venture between about 2000 and continuing through about November 2023, defendants LG and the Universal Music Group concealed its delivery of vast sums of cash, likely millions of dollars, to Mr. Combs and his.
So if y'all don't know who LG is, you can see it right here. His name is Lucien Grange. I know some of y'all probably didn't know that, but I just want to throw it out there. It's Lucien Grange.
Associates. The document went on to accuse LG and UMG of allegedly going over and beyond to protect Diddy's alleged sex trafficking operation. It claimed that LG and UMG willfully failed to timely file required tax disclosures surrounding the funding of these trafficking parties with the federal government, because doing so would imperil its ability to profit from the venture. It also accused them of profiting from the operation and that they allegedly continued to help Diddy hide the operation because they were making a lot of money from it, allegedly. And y'all, Lil Rod was not shy in his lawsuit either, because he didn't hold anything back. These lawsuits went on to say that defendants LG and the Universal Music Group knowingly participated in sex trafficking and furthered the Combs venture. The concrete steps above constituted taking part in the venture and were necessary for its success. The concrete steps constituted active engagement by defendants in Combs' venture. So yeah, LG was one of the people who allegedly set Diddy up, but he isn't the only one or the last one, because Ice Cube also names Clive Davis as another person. Interestingly, Ice Cube has hinted very strongly that Clive is allegedly the one who ruined Diddy and made him the way he is. In a recent interview, Ice Cube talked about how he was knowing Diddy since the 90s, but one thing that stuck out to me was how he stressed that while he and Diddy were cool back in the day, they drifted apart around 1994. Coincidentally, this is the year that a woman claimed that Diddy allegedly SA'd her, making it one of his first known cases.
Lost contact with him and really stopped, dealing with Puffy around 94.
Any specific reason?
I mean, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never
He said he's not the partying type.
But I don't go to a lot of people's parties. That's just not what I'm in it for. You've been the one, you've been too long.
Not him trying to make sure that we knew without a doubt that he was never at his parties, because y'all know the stories that have been going around about those Diddy parties. He was also then asked if he was shocked by the things that went down with Diddy and the feds, and this is what he said.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all? Like, you have no idea. It's none of my business. You live long. It's kind of like the mindset.
I mean, surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip-hop? Hip-hop is the Wild West. So, you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
He also had some interesting thoughts to share about Diddy being targeted by the feds as a part of a massive cover-up.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and breaking his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah, I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff just domino effect.
Y'all want to guess who he named as part of the
You know what? To be quite honest, though, it all making sense now. I'm not saying Diddy didn't have the freak offs, or he didn't take place in a lot of these things, but they always taking place, and that's the thing. Diddy was smart enough to record all those freak offs with these people in it, right? These higher ups, bro. So just like Cube said, And just like Eddie Griffin said, the higher ups has people in power and positions. They can order certain things to happen. Homeland Security, yo, we need them tapes out of Diddy Mansion. We need those tapes out of Diddy Mansion. And we got to go when he don't know we coming, because if he know we coming, of course he gonna flee with the tapes. But at the same token, Diddy probably knew not to keep them tapes there. Dang, bro, this is crazy.
Conspiracy to set Diddy up? Clive Davis, y'all.
You can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there. It doesn't sound like you're part of that camp. You're part of the camp that you think he's being targeted.
You know, I don't know enough to even be able to be specific on any of this stuff. It's just all speculation. I just know he was cool up until a point, and then this stuff started happening. So I believe somebody, you know, like I said, yo, he's our new guy, you know, this year or whatever.
But isn't it interesting that Clive Davis's name always seems to come up whenever we're talking about Diddy? There have long been allegations that Diddy himself was allegedly a victim by Clive in his early days in the industry. There have been even whispers and side-eyes in the industry for ages about what really went down between Diddy and Clive back in the day. And it's not just about the music. Word on the streets is that Diddy was doing a whole lot of stuff to keep Clive smiling, if you know what I mean. Rumor has it that Diddy got his big break by doing some favors for Clive Davis back in 1994, which supposedly led to the birth of Bad Boy Records. And wouldn't you know it, 1994 is the same year that Ice Cube claimed that he stopped hanging out with Diddy, so he probably knows more than he's telling. But this is where it gets spicy, y'all. There's speculation that Diddy and Clive were more than just business buddies. People say that they had a little something going on behind the scenes, maybe even keeping their romance on the low for a solid 5 years. And just when you think it's all just hearsay, Clive goes up and spills the tea himself in his memoir. He straight up admits that he swings both ways, confirming what a lot of whispers have been talking about for a while.
I was only turning to bisexuality after my second marriage failed, so that it was not an issue through my life. Neither of my marriages were affected. I was totally attracted to women. When the marriage failed in the mid-'80s, I opened myself up to the possibility that I could have a relationship with a man, as well as the two that I had with a woman.
Back in the day, Diddy was working for Andre Harrell at Uptown Records. According to Jaguar, Andre allegedly had a little something going on with Clive, until Diddy came into the story and allegedly started throwing it back for Clive, who eventually dumped Andre for Diddy.
I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was
he
mentored by Clive Davis.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, that makes sense, bro. So, Andre introduced Diddy to Clive. Clive dumped Andre, fell in love with Diddy. Diddy was just taking off in the music industry. Clive supported him, but Diddy had to do the favors, and then that's how Diddy became the monster he is today. Wow. Holly weird, bro. Diddy, hey, yo, Diddy, butt monster, bro, listen to me. When mama said, you got to use what you got to get what you want, she was talking to the daughters, not the sons, my boy. That saying goes for the daughters. Apparently, you missed that part, bro.
Or claimed that Diddy
Apparently,
then
you
went
missed that
behind
part.
Andre's back to cut a deal of his own with Clive, and cutting Andre out of the equation.
And don't tell me that Andre Harrell got touched by Clive Davis too.
I'm telling you, I don't know what happened between Andre and Clive. What I do know is that Andre got passed over. Like, how do you go from being the president of Uptown and losing your entire company to your intern. Like Puff started out as an intern.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the situation is a crazy hot mess. But with Ice Cube's testimony, we kinda have to wonder if there's more to this than we know. Now, I'm not saying that Diddy is innocent because there's a whole lot of video of him doing some crazy stuff to Cassie, but he's not the only guilty party. And it seems like there is a lot going on more than we know. But you know, the fans have been all over it, and they believe in comments saying, Eddie, like Cat, never told one lie. There's a reason Diddy has yet to be arrested and he's out biking and hanging out. They got what they wanted, those tapes. And I'm telling you, it's more to it. Diddy is the sacrificial lamb here. He's still not innocent, but there's some head honchos that need to go down with him. But I gotta know what y'all think about this. Drop your thoughts and comments below, and then check out this next video.
Man, I just can't wait till it all unfolds, to be quite honest, man. I just can't wait. Cause it's gonna be a big old shit bomb, bro. It's gonna be a big old shit bomb. Excuse my French, but I can't wait till it all unfolds. And justice, I hope justice be served to everybody that's involved, to be quite honest. Not just with Diddy, bro. Not just with Diddy. I know I call Diddy the butt monster all the time. And he may be the butt monster from everything I've been hearing him and seeing. I believe he might be a butt monster. But he used to be a butt victim. Then he became the monster. Now it's all hitting the fan. And now the grandfather butt monsters trying to get out the situation. Because they was in on it, bro. That's crazy. But like I said in all my Diddy videos, bro, Diddy is not going down by himself, bro. Diddy is not going down by himself. I'm telling you. When it all hits the fan, bro, it's going to be a whole big old thing. And I'm going to be right here for it with the spicy.